welcome to you all. I wish you a very good listening in your broadcasting program called Let's Practice. Let's Practice every Sunday from 3 to 4 p.m. So we are very sorry for this delay. So it's normal. And then I want to monopolize the floor. Before going any further, I will take this opportunity to thank the director who gives me the opportunity to have the broadcasting here, to thank my smartest cameraman, or I can say technician called Abraham, my best DJ called DJ Viewer. All right, so thank you for supporting Let's Practice. And also still I will keep on greeting. I will greet my brother from another mom called the man from the 313 movement, so Mr. Baji, called Omar Baji, you know him. And I won't forget my brother called Sheriff Tumani Tamber, so my sister following right now, and my brother Mamungom. So today we're going to talk about culture and art, how art and culture can connect young people. And as usual, Let's Practice used to have like guests from like people around the world. And today I have Agnes from Poland, I have Obo Yomi from Nigeria, and I have my brother from another mom, so Sheriff called aka Babs here present. And also I have other people over there, so they will come. I will have a kind of rotation. So I will just give the floor to my guests to say hi and to introduce themselves. So you're welcome. How are you, Sheriff?
Yeah, I'm good, Masangam.
All right. So I'm good.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, thank you for welcoming us here, and thank you for your whole team. Yes.
All right, you're welcome, Sheriff. This is, I can say, like a big opportunity to have you. So I will just say thank you, Alan Sinai. So I was trying to trap Sheriff and to have Sheriff in my broadcasting, but thank you for bringing him here. So thank you, Sinai. All right, so Sheriff, welcome once again. So and I have Sheriff, can you tell us a little bit about you? So introduce yourself. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
So my name is Sheriff, and my friend used to call me Babs.
Babs.
Yes. I'm teaching English in Anyak Junior School, and I'm also a member of Deklik. And in Deklik, I'm the manager of art and culture. Yes, and I'm also doing agriculture special also. So this is my three occupation. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you a lot.
So a teacher, but also a member of Deklik. All right, so thank you so much. So this is the program. You're following the program live right now, so around the world. And Sheriff, thank you for being here. So I have yes, I have Agnes in my left side. So Agnes, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right.
Magnifique.
Magnifique. All right.
So yeah, thank you for having me here and having us here. And also that's great that we could cooperate with Sheriff and Deklik and with all the societies that are involved in this huge project.
All right. So Agnes, can you introduce yourself? Tell us what you're doing, your work, like your profession.
Sure. I'm an art teacher and English teacher also. So I work in a high school, teaching contemporary art. This is my passion. And also I teach in a cultural center, art and in English. So we're working in smaller group than in a high school. So we can put some more effort into communication skills, which are very low at the level of school.
All right.
School
all right.
education.
So welcome.
Yeah.
All right.
You.
So I have after Agnes, I have Obayami from Nigeria. So Obayami, you welcome.
Thank you so much, my brother. It's an honor, and it's also a pleasure to be in Generation 3.4 FM in Singosho here in Senegal. I have been so overwhelmed by your love, and I think I would like to come back here.
All right. So, so he want to come back here. So this is Senegal. So the country name is Senegal, and normally we say Senegal is the country of Teranga. Teranga is, Sheriff, maybe you can tell us a little bit about Teranga. Explain, yes.
They already know what
they know
Teranga is welcoming. Yeah, this beautiful
all right, so
welcoming. Yeah.
All right, so you're highly welcome. So as I told you a while ago, we're going to talk about like art and culture. And here on my left side, we have a teacher of art, and a man like someone working also in art too.
Yeah.
Sheriff. So this is it. So my first question will be before going touching the topic itself. So I will just ask you about yesterday. It seems you were celebrating maybe it is the first anniversary of Dekli.
No,
Is
no,
it
no,
that
no,
the
no,
first
no,
or the second?
Not the first one. Not
All right.
the first one. It was
Okay.
the sixth one.
The sixth one.
Yeah, of
So
course.
how was like the anniversary?
So
Sugar, yeah.
I think the one from yesterday was very wonderful because it was our first time to have a concert as for anniversary.
Okay.
And yesterday we have many guests there. They were very, 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 very happy about the concert. The artist was Bahesh. And here most of the time for concert guys used to play playback, how you used to say it.
Yeah.
But the one from yesterday was live. Yes,
Wow.
was live. And I know guys they enjoy themselves.
Right.
Yes, it was very fun.
So
Yeah,
the same
moved.
question, yeah.
Yeah,
So-
we literally moved people from the chairs, so
Yeah.
they all had fun. They were all dancing. That was the goal.
All right, that's
That
great.
was the goal.
That's great. All right, so Omi, the same question, yeah. So how was yesterday? Yeah, the
Yes,
program. Mhm.
Yesterday was so exciting because we have a connection with the audience. They were excited, they were happy, and they were on their feet throughout the concert. I think they will want a repetition of that again.
Why not? Yes, why not?
It
And
was
talking,
wow.
yes, I mentioned like a word like connection. And today we're going to talk about also connection.
Oh, yes.
We're going to talk about like how art and culture connect young people. So but before my first question, I will just ask, so like a definition of art. Maybe I will give it to the teacher. So a definition of art.
Oh
short.
yeah, do you have
In
another
your-
question?
Yeah.
This is the most difficult question you can ask. But I think, let me think. Art is about what is art? Art is expressing yourself, also in the community, through images, through dance, through drama, through music, and giving the message to the audience about how you perceive the world.
All right. So someone. So Babs, do you want to add something? So your odd understanding. So one word. So
Yeah.
one word, just one word,
Okay.
right?
So I would like to add that art also is, the expression of our way of living. Art is something that show our cultural behaviors. Yes, that's it.
Yeah. So does it? So maybe Omi will tell me something.
Yes, the summary of all arts is communication.
It's communication.
That is the
Yes.
summary.
All right.
And there are different mediums through which you communicate with people. It can be audible, by poem, by singing, and then you can act. Again, you can express yourself by painting, by having carving, sculpture. So these are all various forms of communicating.
Communication.
Either communicating your tradition, either communicating your culture, either communicating education, or communicating of certain perception you have. And the only way you can express yourself is either to paint, or to sing, or to act. So basically, act is just communication
Communication.
in a very beautiful way.
A very beautiful word. So I will mention. Yeah, I will just keep this word a beautiful word way. So this is art. So everything you're doing. So and communication is very important. So and then my second question will be, so how can we connect young people? So through art and culture. So maybe you will tell us about like art. How
Yeah,
can
we-
we connect like young people through art?
Yeah, we basically came here to make a research how we can do it here, and how what's your tools, how we work, how you work, what's the differences, how, and also similarities, how you connect people, how differently you manage the potential of young people having these tools that you have. So yeah, I can tell you about some projects that we are leading. So every time it is exactly about connection. For example, my organization Sim Horizonte, which I came here with, is providing long-term volunteer program, which is financed by Erasmus, and the aim of the program is to get people together, connect them, to make some activities together, to make some art together. And this is the way. For example, we made some workshops creating carpet together, creating. We are going to create mural together. We've been also working here upon two walls. The one was the inner wall, an inner wall in Deklik. So we connected kids together. We're like, I don't know, 60 or more kids being together in Deklik. And we were making a wallflower project, so the effect of the drawings, of the paintings of the kids is hanging now in the click, in the inner wall. We're also making the street art, so that was the mural. So we made this baobab tree which is very symbolic here and very traditional, and also we added some music instruments and so on. So we were working in different ways. And I can tell you, this is what is equal, what is the same. You have the same effect when you work together and can connect people in Europe and also here. So we are still trying to experimenting with the possibility how to do it in a best possible way. So, for example, we came up with the idea about making workshops. Maybe on Tuesday we make some workshops connecting Deklik people and the American corners, so we can make a move into more practical activities. Yeah.
All right. So talking about like connecting people, or it is communication. So this is what I keep from my brother Yomi, saying that art is all about like communication in a very beautiful way. So talking about like communication. So Sherif, so how the same question, I will ask you the same question. So how can we connect like young people through art? So we'll touch art first before having culture.
Okay. So I think that yesterday, or even before yesterday, during the World program, we have shown that because we have connected youth from arts and culture. You know, we have many youth from different backgrounds. They are doing art and cultures, but some are doing drawing, some are doing music, some are doing dancing, and so on. She said right now, the day, I think it was on Wednesday. On Wednesday, we painted the mural there, the wall there at the cultural center, and there we have youths who are from Ziguinchor, and also here we have youths who are from Bulgaria, Greece, Togo, and so on. But we put them together, they work together, they share their ideas, and we even changed the first picture that we wanted to put on the wall, because some of us, or one of us, come with a new idea and give it as a proposal, and when we think about the idea, we know that this is a nice idea, and we put it there. For example, we have a baobab tree and we have many instruments there, and all the instruments show our culture. For example, you know, guitar is not our culture, it's European culture, and we have our culture, kora and balafon, this is our culture. But we put it on the wall to show that we can connect the youths together to express themselves. Yesterday also, during the concert, you know, before the concert we have rehearsal, and you know they come from different countries, but we put them together to work for a concert. They have rehearsal. Some of them are not, I mean, they don't play drums and so on. But during that time, they learn how to play drums. That means we have this connection from people from Europe and here Africa. They work together and they produce something that is very amazing. Because the concert of yesterday was really amazing, and it showed that youths can work together and bring something that will be useful for them.
Yes.
We can also search for some topics, for some problems. So what is needed here? What is important for young people here? So, for example, we had just a beautiful conversation today with Chef, who is a student at the university here, and he said he had to learn about identity, his own identity, by himself. Because in family you don't talk about it, and in school you don't talk about it, and we're comparing the things which is in Senegal and in Poland, and also there are some similarities. So, for example, I told him through art you can express a lot of things. For example, you can think about your identity, why you were born here, what it means for you, who's your ancestors, what's your perspective, what's your orientation, like political, religion, ethnic orientation. You have beautiful things to find out, to really dissolve to find out who I am here, why I'm here, where I'm going. So they are the most important question, not the question for school.
All right.
So through art you can ask those questions. You
All
can
right.
make the course. So maybe Tuesday we'll make the workshop. We'll put some post on our Facebook. So for sure there will be some information about it.
All right. So thank you. Just a reminder, you following your broadcasting program called Let's Practice here in Ziguinchor. You can call in this number 77-439-2120. 77-439-2120. You can call and give your viewpoint and contribute. Today we're talking about art and culture. How can we connect young people through art and culture? And what I kept, so you said a while ago that through art you can express a lot of things. And my brother Omiyami, so talking about like communication, like in a beautiful way. So did you really see like different expressions yesterday?
Yeah, exactly. For example, the theme of yesterday's concert was to tell the youth that they need to be the change they want to see in the world. And so when we begin to sing that song, then it dawned on us that the audience are more of French-speaking people. So we now translated the wordings of our music yesterday into French. So we tell them every changes you want in this world starts with you. So we say yes to love. Oui à l'amour. Yes to peace. Oui à la paix. Yes to justice. Oui à la justice.
That's great.
Yes to education. Oui à l'éducation.
That's great.
Yes to education of the child girl. Oui à l'éducation des jeunes filles. So they were it was exciting to them to see us expressing even what we're singing in French. So we communicate the fact that they after, and I will sit in them, because after the program some came to me and then we talked together as brothers from African continent.
All right. So I can see like yesterday your performance so bring people together, connect really people together. So this is it. Thank you for being here, and I'm very sorry for the short time we have. We have only 1 hour. And I know the director following the importance of this broadcasting. Maybe he will adjust two hours, maybe. So, but unfortunately, I have 1 hour. And thank you for being here, Agnes. Thank you, my brother, Obayomi. Sorry, the name is here. Obayomi. I'm very sorry. And thank you, Babs, for being here. So this is it. Puppies, thank you for coming. So see you next time. And we'll be connected.
We'll be connected.
All right.
Absolutely.
Your last word. Yes, I will give them last word. Don't worry. Last word. The director is here. Today I will have more extra time. Why not? So your last word here.
You are powerful people here. I saw your energy. And you have also good infrastructure. Getting from the background, like NGOs and working in a community background. So it's the matter of, empowering this structure, and you achieve a lot.
All right, a message from young people.
Yeah, that was a message.
This is the message.
Yeah, this is the message.
Yeah. So, come on, share your message, right?
Okay, so before the message, I would like to thank you again,
All right,
and maybe say that we share the same profession. He is a teacher of English too. Yes, and he's one among the guys who are promoting this beautiful language here, that means English. He is also holding or working with youth at the American corner there to help them, express themselves in English. Today you meet Cher. Yes, Cher is with them there.
All right,
And even last time, one day I met him and I told him that I will join you there at the American tour, because I really adore what you are doing there. Okay, to show that Masongong is one of the youth who are really fighting trying to do their best to help the youth in Ziguinchor here.
Thank you.
So thank you a lot, Masongong.
All right, you're welcome, brother. So my brother Obayomi, so your last word.
Yes, to the youths of Ziguinchor, listen to me right now. This is Obayomi, your brother from another mother in Nigeria. It's time to join Declick in Ziguinchor. Declick has all the things you need to be the change you want to see. Tomorrow morning, I'm expecting all of you, younger people in Ziguinchor, especially if you know Declick, you can Google it, you get the address. Please let us have a titi atete tomorrow at Declick by 9 a.m. Meet us at Declick. We are here from 5 nations to join you. Togo is here, Poland is here, Bulgaria is here, Greece is here, and your brother Nigeria is also here. So meet us tomorrow 9 a.m. at Declick for Ititi Atete. The change has started.
Let's meet tomorrow at Declick. This is a big exchange tomorrow. So this is the message. So thank you for being here once again. So this is the first part of the program. So this is my first guest. I will have like the others. All right, thank you, Agnes.
Thank you.
All right, thank
so
you,
much.
Sherif. Thank you, Obayomi. All right, see you.
See you.
All
Yeah,
right,
definitely see you.
All right, so
Yes.
all right, so this is it. So Sherif, there is a man saying that Defco Forcé saying that hey, je suis actuellement en Europe. Bonjour, professeur Jose. Je suis ton élève. Yeah, I'm your student. Yeah, you have a student following right now. He's right now in Europe. But following you, Sherif, this great things.
You say what is his name?
Yes, is Defco Forcé. Yeah, this is
okay.
a nickname. All right.
Okay, it's a nickname.
But, yeah.
Okay, but this is a pleasure for me also.
right.
Yes. Thank you a lot.
All right.
Thank you,
So
Masongong.
this is it. You can call in this number 774392120, and then you can give your viewpoint. You can contribute. So this is it. All right. Thank you. All right. This is the fourth part of the event, and then yes.
FM. We are now connected from 3 to 4. Oh, I realize it's time for Let's Practice.
Let's go.
Tune up.
93.4 Generation FM here in Ziguinchor on your broadcasting call Let's Practice. Call in this number 774392120 774392120.
I know. Let's practice through Mr. Ngom and Fatmata. I am now connected from 3 to 4. I love Let's Practice in Generation FM. I am now connected from 3 to 4. We follow Let's Practice in Generation FM. We are now connected from 3 to 4. Every Sunday, follow Fatmata and Mr. Ngom. We are now connected from 3
All right,
to
as I
4.
told you a while ago, so this is the first part of the broadcasting. So I was with Agnes, Obayomi, and my brother Sherif, and this time I'm with Martina from Bulgaria, and I with also Akilina from Greece, and my brother from here from Senegal. My brother from another mom. This is the second time, so I'm having you here, and I'm telling you, it is always a big pleasure to have you here, because I mentioned a word last time. We were talking about leadership, and you said, and it was great. So this is it, and as I told you, I'll give them just like the floor to introduce themselves. So puppies, if you are ready, so we can have the things live, right? All right, so I will give the floor first to my brother. Yes, you're welcome. You can introduce yourself.
Thank you.
Mr. Sinai.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ngom. It's always a great honor and a pleasure to be here. I think last time I was meeting, we were talking about leadership, and I think I was giving the prevision that it's very important for young people to connect all around the world. We are all human beings, and we have a program we call Youth Going Live. That's why we bring young people from other countries to come discover Senegal. And actually, as you know, I'm the program manager in Declic.
Yeah.
We allow young people to have harmony, to work together through art. So I'm very happy to be here. Very honored to share this podcast with you and all the team here.
All right, so thank you. So, and I'm telling you, the pleasure is shared. So I will give the floor to Martina.
Yes.
All right, and I will be here with Akilina.
Okay.
All right, Martina. Yeah.
Yeah, my name is Martina. I am from Bulgaria. It's a very good pleasure that I'm here, that I can talk, I can speak with all the people here, and to know what's going on, to learn from them, and maybe then they too learn from me.
All right.
That's the biggest thing.
All right. It will be a kind of give and take.
Yes,
you're gonna give
yes,
and you're
yes.
gonna receive also too. Give and take.
Always
That's great.
it's like that.
All right.
Yes.
So after Martina, can you tell us a little bit about like what you do in your
Yes,
work, your
yes,
profession,
yes.
things like that?
I'm an actress, so right now I'm working at puppet theater. I'm working a lot with kids, and the art, my art, is really acting.
Okay.
Yeah, showing my emotions through different plays, through movement, and yes.
All right, that's great. This is also another way to express yourself. I think so.
Of course.
All right, so this is it. So I invite you live. I invite you to come and join me in my school and to work with kids. I have very interesting kids. So this is my invitation. So yes, I'm telling you. All right, so I have Akilina from Greece. So Akilina, you welcome.
Welcome. Thank you so much for inviting us here today. I think it's really nice that you give us the floor to talk about art, which is a subject that is not really openly and broadly discussed. And thank you so much about that. So yes, I'm Akilina. I'm from Athens, from Greece. And I'm a psychologist, and we use art in order to, as a therapy method, and also as a way to train cognitive skills in elderly people. and youth as well. So yes, I am not, let's say, a singer or an actress or a dancer, but yeah, I'm using art in a different perspective.
Okay, all right, this is very interesting. All right, so you can call in this number. They are asking the number to give maybe their viewpoint. They will call. You can call in this number. So Feno, I'm waiting. Alpha, I'm waiting. Defco, I'm waiting, and you can call in this number 77-439-2120. DJ, maybe they may call. All right, so pay attention. So 77-439-2120. 77-439-2120. You can call and join us live. Call and ask questions. So this is it. So we're talking today about how can we connect young people through art and culture. So a while ago I was talking about like art. But before coming to art, I will talk to culture. So, Mr. Sinai,
yes,
can you tell us a little bit about culture?
Yes.
So, the importance of culture, how can we connect you with culture? So, you're welcome.
I think this is very important, specifically with Deklik, because we have 5 main domains of intervention.
Okay.
And as you know, first is like women protection and child protection, and civic engagement, entrepreneurship, environment, but the other thing is the most important actually is art and culture. This is the 5th domain, and for us culture is very important because as we live we sometimes like do not know how our differences can be a strength for us. So the culture we develop and the fact that we give space to young people to share their culture allow other people to have another view of the world. So we learn a lot from people coming from Poland, people coming from Bulgaria, people coming from Greece, Nigeria, and Togo, because we see our culture can be different, but we are very similar in a large way, especially because yesterday we were celebrating the anniversary of Deklik.
Yeah.
You can imagine how people was positively amazed by how they all got together. They have like preparation, they've been like being on live, and as you know the project is called Youth Going Live. So yesterday there was like a big event that we organized in the cultural center that bring young people from the local artists, and they share the culture as well through raps, musics, but also like through singing and dancing. I think art is a kind of old things that allow people to have their own identity. And I think when you show your identity, you're teaching someone else. And I think we are using the culture to be a kind of informal tool to allow people to learn in a different way. In our administrative system, as you know, in Senegal, we most of the time like are very strict, and we just forgot our culture. And the fact of like giving a space to artists to connect together, even if you haven't been to Europe, but having people from Europe to Senegal is kind of new learning. They are here for like 15 days, but you cannot imagine they start even speaking Wolof. Yesterday I was very amazed when I hear by her saying Salam alaikum, and say Malikum Salam, Nangen Defes, Nyongi Fi. This was very amazing, and like this kind of thing is very, very important for us. That's why culture is a very important part of our intervention, and we allow young people like to share their culture, to be very proud of themselves. Because most of the time, like everyone has his own culture, but most of the time, like people don't see the positive aspect of culture; they always see negative. And sometimes, like it's through really the leadership of young people. So we are seeing how we can use culture to improve young people leadership, community development, and to engage young people to use culture and art for the common goods. That's why I'm very amazed to represent the president of Deklik, Salif Kanute, who is listening to us as well.
Hi to you.
Also,
all right, hi, Mr. Kanute right now.
all the team of Deklik who've been doing a very good job. Because 6 years here, we are always working on youth engagement, leadership, and community service. Because for us, leadership is serving people. And I would like to thank also Boyka and all the team of Inter Alia for giving us this opportunity, and all the partners who bring us, because we are very happy to be here and to implement this project, which is very important for us.
All right. So thank you, Mrs. Sinai. Thank you for like this expression. Thank you for this clarification you were giving us. So now Deklik is very clear in my brain.
Yes.
So and I will join you. I was there so I met guys. They tell me about Deklik. So I will be there once again. So and Sinai, I will give you another like invitation.
Right.
So I told you, let's be like let's connect with Let's Practice. So I will be here like to share your information.
Sounds good.
I will be here like to make a kind of marketing boom.
That should be
you know what I mean? So
I think I have one thing that we will be working together because we are leading English class online. And the next class will be starting the 10th of September. The idea is on December we would like to bring some young people to go for an exchange activity in the Gambia. Follow Senegalese people to be living in one like Gambia country. I see your activity that was amazing. I think we can start with that. But we will work together.
All right. So thank you. Let's practice. Thank you for more. Let's practice. So we have a call. So before you have the flow, let's listen to this. Yeah. Hello.
Hi, Mr. Ngom.
Hi. How are you?
So fine.
What is your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Alpha from American Corner.
Hey, Alpha from American Corner. Hi.
So how you doing?
Good, bro.
Cool. That's good. That's wonderful to sharing with us.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So Deklik, Deklik is a good foundation for the youth of generation to Giganshore, and all the world also. They are doing a great things inside Giganshore.
All right.
I was participating their programs. I know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Thank for Deklik.
Thank you very much.
Thank for Deklik. They are doing many things for us.
All right.
For the youth.
All right.
Yeah. Also, yesterday I was to the concert to inside.
Yeah.
That was so cool.
Okay.
Yeah, that was so cool. Yeah. Thank Musangom, and thank the foreigner to Bulgaria, to Greece,
Poland,
to
Nigeria,
Nigeria, Togo,
Greece,
Togo.
Togo.
Thank for all,
All right.
Yeah.
And then thank you for calling. Right.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Just
This is Alpha.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, it's Alpha.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
Alpha.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. See you soon. All right, brother. So,
Okay, see you soon.
All right. This is Alpha.
I don't
member.
want to monopolize the word.
All right. Don't worry.
Yeah. Okay. The time is hand.
Yes, I'm telling you.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for calling.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right. So it was also Alpha, a member of American Corner, but also maybe a member of Deklik.
Yeah,
so I think
we have many volunteers. And we
That's
appreciate
great.
that.
All right. All right. Thank you for calling and sharing. So my first question will be through I will have Martina.
Yes.
Martina. So as maybe a teacher. Is
No,
that?
I'm not a teacher.
Yeah, a dancer?
I'm not a teacher, but through theater.
Theater.
Maybe
okay.
I am
Actress.
some kind of.
Okay.
Yes, yes,
as
yes.
an actress.
Yes.
As an actress. So how art is important to the young people.
I like this question.
Yeah.
I like this
Yes.
question. It's important because, like I was young as well, long time ago.
Okay.
No, it wasn't so long. But for me, it was very important to get into this group with other young people who are doing unprofessional theater, but still getting together, doing some really things that are giving them back something, like learning from this, from theater, from giving them skills to show, to search for themselves. It helps me a lot to find myself, and I'm still trying to find myself as well. But when you're a child, when you're a young person, it's very hard. All these emotions, you don't understand them. No one is talking about them, and it's. I like the things that Alan said, because here problems, issues here are not only here. And it's very important for all of us to know that we are not alone. It's not happening only here, only in our family. Not only my parents do not listen to me. No, it's happening everywhere in the world. It's not only in Africa, it's not only in Bulgaria, it's not only in Greece. It's everywhere. And that's how you feel better. And you're trying to learn how these people get through all these emotions.
and that's how theater helped me.
Right. Yeah.
And I saw people who are not getting it doesn't matter if it's theater, singing, or other action activity. The important thing is to focus on something that is giving you something positive, not a negative one, because it's very easy in life. Maybe most of the things are negative, but we need to focus on how to help ourselves.
Yeah.
And to be better from yesterday.
All right. Yeah. All right. As an actress, so you said a while ago, so what you doing find you to see yourself inside, but also it helps like young people to express themselves. You know this word, I love this word. So because teaching English, but also I'm teaching personal development. We normally find like shy children in the classrooms. They don't take the floor, and maybe the mathematics teacher will come teaching mathematics. The kid is not writing. Yes. It does not mean that the kid is not intelligent, but stupid or yes, everybody has potential. Yes. But now it is like a way like to give them chance, and what you're doing is very important. So do you really think? What do you think about like this idea? So putting like what you're doing like theater, dramas, like in the educational system.
Oh yes. I think it's very important. America has it, and I think that it's helping a lot. And in Bulgaria we don't have it, and it's really something that I think it's a must. It's a must because. As you said, I was a shy girl, and I didn't know how to. But when you see someone to like inspiration, you're taking the inspiration from him. That is doing art, and you're trying to find your way, and.
All right.
That's wonderful.
Wonderful. I'm telling you, right? So it helps you, give you also the chance to be able to take the floor. So I'm telling you, whenever I have like guests here, even other teachers, when they come here, they have problem. They have problem to take the floor. So this is like a way like to give them chance to have like different activities in classrooms, like different activities. And I love Declic. So I will be all right. So I will be with like Akilena from Greece, and also sociologic. Psychologic. Okay, so as a psychologic women, so what are like the problem you normally face with like girls?
With girls?
With girls,
Okay.
Girls first, and after youth in general.
Okay.
Yes, youth in general.
I think most of the problems I will start with youth, and then I will go more specifically to girls.
Girls,
comes with a lot of stress on everyday situations. For example, actually, youth also is a very broad age, so we can divide it to different parts. But let's say most of the children are really, and youth are very stressed for everyday situations, like the school, for example. They feel extreme pressure on performing good and not disappoint their parents. And at the same time, I think youth also feel a lot of lost. So there are many times that they don't know how to express themselves. They don't know how to communicate. They don't know. They can sometimes not even identify their feelings. So they cannot understand that they are stressed, or that they are sad, or that they are happier, and they don't know also what to do with that feelings. So they might feel angry, for example, but they don't know how to manage this feeling. So I could say, if I could summarize, it's mainly a confusion about how I'm feeling and what can I do with that feeling. and also stress, I think, is very, very, very intense. Also in very, very young ages, like even 5-6 years old, we think that they are so young, so they have no problems, or they don't have responsibility, so that's why they. But no, even in that ages, and especially now with COVID, I think this came even more. So in the school, for example, we're seeing very young children, 5-6 years old, having a lot of nightmares, or crying for no reason. And I think during these past 2 years, everything went a bit more intense.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
And then to girls.
Yes, to girls. All right.
Yeah, thank you for asking, actually.
All right.
Thank you for asking.
All right.
Because gender, I think, is
Very-
something we had to discuss
I'm
about.
telling you.
Yeah.
All right. That's why I point my question there.
Yeah.
All right.
I think girls feel less empowered, so and they feel a bigger pressure from society and family to act in a very specific way. And I also, it's not giving them the opportunity to express themselves as they would wish to, because of social barriers. So I think for girls comes more emotions like guilt and feeling very responsible for their family, and having a lot of stress on how society is going to perceive them.
All right. Right. That's great. So talking about like social barriers. So talking about social barriers. So how can we teach art and at the end not break those social barriers?
Okay. Wow, this is a huge topic.
All right, just a viewpoint, right?
Okay, so how we can actually, I think we should just start from asking us, why do young people not participating in arts, and what keeping them from participating? And one of the reasons, I think, is because they don't think that art is for them. So including them, just the first step, just to include them into the arts, it's just a very first step to break a lot of barriers. And then by empowering them, and also by giving them the floor to co-create and co-design different projects and different programs, and include them in the decision making, and give them space to be more active and have voice. Yeah, if I can summarize somehow, it would be that.
All right. So I will ask the same question to Martina. Martina, as an actress, so and we all know that we have, like as Alain said a while ago, we all have culture. So, but we have many connection inside. So as an actress, so how could we or how can we teach like art? So and to not like break these social barriers.
Okay. There is one forum theater named Forum Theater that's very good for the balance, because you have an issue, you don't know what to do with it, you're trying something, but nothing is happening, so you're putting it in front. Other people are playing the situation for you to see it on the side, and you can see it, and you can find the way out, the solution, or other people can help. If there is also an issue, for example, let's say drugs for young people. So we are putting the problem like that. We're putting some situation connected with drugs, and and it's a bad end. So we're asking them, young people, how we can go to another direction. What are our options? And they can go and put themselves inside and to play it again and to make another end of the story. Yeah.
Right.
So it's very very good, this forum theater, and I think that it should be everywhere because it helps a lot.
Yeah.
For that kind of issues.
It helps a lot.
Yes.
And thank you so much. Thank you for being here. So you will be here. You will be sitting, and also Alain, you will be here. So I will call Salimata. Salimata will replace Martina. Thank you for being here, so Martina. All right. So Mr. Sinai. Mr. Sinai. So yes. We were talking about art and culture. So yes. So we have still no. I'm going up to 15. Yes. All right. Yeah. All right. So this is it. All right. Thank you, Papis. Come on, Salimata. So this is it. I have also a guest from Declic, volunteer, also a member of American Corner. So Salimata. So I know Salimata. We met at Djignabo High School, a former member of Djignabo High School English Club. And she did well in the first broadcasting I did with Marketing TV. Oh, really? I will show it to you. Yes. All right. This is it. So we were talking about how can we connect young people to art and culture. So in a kind of summary.
It's a very important thing that we understood since the creation of Declic. As you know, when we just started Declic, we had a lot of things we wanted to do. But after analyzing the situation, after being in the community and making some diagnostic, we realized that we cannot do everything at the same time. So we need to escalate things, and we need to have some priorities. That's why art and culture is something very priority for us. And for us, most of the time, we've been actually, with the 6 years of community service, we've been training more than 7,000 young people.
Wow.
Personal development, leadership development, involving girls and young people together. But we noticed that sometimes artists, they don't have more empowerment opportunity. And what we do is how we can collect young people who went to the university, who haven't got the chance to be at the university, who are artists and they want to do something. So how can help them to get good working knowledges in personal development. And what we noticed is when we send an application for young people to come to be trained, most of the time there is a lot of percentage that show that young people, artists, they want to do something. For example, yesterday something funny happened. There was a young boy, a very kind of 9 years old boy that took the floor and was doing amazing things. And I was just asking, oh my God, if we didn't give the floor to this boy, we wouldn't know this. So meaning that artists, they have leadership, they just need opportunity to be trained. And what we are doing with art and culture department is connecting artists, local artists, to get together, to know one another, and to know how they can use their art for the common good. Because through art, through music, through dance, through theater, through other things, artistic and cultural things, we can teach people education. Because when you go, for example, in social medias, young people now, they can master anything an artist will say. For example, the music. If someone says something in the music, one child of 5 or 6 years old can even sing all the things. When you go to the university or the school, if a teacher give a class for just one page, less than 1 minute, it's very difficult for a student to keep it in mind.
I'm telling you.
Just imagine how we can use art to give information. And in Declic, we have this kind of space where that's why we have as Sheriff, who is the coordinator of this department, to be able to lead this art and culture department. As the program manager, I make sure that all the programs are going well. The same work I'm doing with agriculture, the same way that I'm doing with civic engagement, same with art. I just come from Gudom. So I'm in many things, but I want to make sure that everyone, all young people, get involved and have inclusivity. And that's what I appreciate, that even Salimata. We also work on women empowerment, because we want to give opportunity to young children, young girls to be able to take the floor and speak.
Yeah.
And I know that she got a talent, and let's wait and see.
Yes, why not? So Salimata, how are you? Yes. All right. This is a big pleasure to have you here. So and welcome to Let's Practice. So you have the floor, Salimata. Tell us a little bit about Deklik, and also about your former school, right? All right. Why not? Yeah.
So can express in French.
And now in English.
So okay, thank you for giving me the floor. And so I'm Salimata Poirot, a student in Asantec University, applying foreign language.
That's good.
First level.
Yeah.
First year. And I'm a volunteer in the Deklik.
Deklik, okay.
Yeah, I mean développement, citoyenneté, leadership intégré et communautaire. You apply in five. I think Alan was talking about this, and so I'm just proud to be there because they helped me, and then they helped me a lot of about myself, so I cannot talk.
But you speaking very good English. Come on,
no.
I'm telling you.
I'm just trying. We were. How can I say, classmate in American school. I was just trying to do it.
But
that's why
I have seen the changes.
Yeah,
so from American corner to Deklik, things change.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it? Yeah. When I was some friend and I discovered this great place for young people. So I invite them to discover this place. Deklik is a very good organization.
All right. So this is your message. You calling youth to come and join Deklik.
Yeah.
So this is it. So Salimata is saying, come on, join Deklik. So thank you, Salimata. Thank you for being here. So Mrs. Sinai. So I asked a while ago the question of to Martina. So as an actress, so talking about art, teaching art, and we all know Aquilina mentioned something very important, like social barriers. Social barriers. So how can we teach all those things like art to not, Africa also, we also as Senegalese we have our own barriers.
Definitely.
So how can we teach the I can say children and youth to not break this barrier?
Absolutely. I think this is a very important question for us, because even yesterday we went to Butopo Kamarakora for a kind of dissemination of one diagnostic we did. As a program manager, I make sure that all the programs we aligning or we are implementing just involved young or children. Because it is the first domain that we are leading, and we make sure that our approach is very inclusive with the private, excluded, and vulnerable children, those who are living in disabilities as well. And we are in collaboration with UNICEF.
UNICEF, okay.
This is a great organization working for child protection as well. Okay. And in arts and education, we do some youth boot camps where we allow young children to make the difference between social barriers and their opportunity, because most of the time some children, they don't have the chance to be educated to see things positively. Anything they take, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this.
Yes.
So they don't have a clear explanation about what they should do or what they should not do. And this impacts in their personal life. That's why you see some introvert person, some extrovert person, sometimes it depends on the education they have. In Deklik, we create a space where children, they can come and live in the environment where they can see all the people doing something that they can do better even. We just came from Kolda with a project we call Salmaitu, where we've been training young girls between 10 to 18 years old in technology. So we've been making robots. They've been working on most of the time they see that on TV, they don't have a clue, but we've been working with them just to show them you can do better things, you can do great things. So what we do, we make sure that they get off the thing they are always afraid. So at home, sometimes there is someone who will tell them, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. And as using some tool counterparts activities, we allow them like to talk about their problems, the things that they like, the things they don't like. We use some diagnostic tool we call the body mapping, that we allow them like to figure out the things that block them, and we make them talk about this. And sometimes like they feel emotional, and we take time like, to have kind of counseling, and from that they say, now I'm ready to do something, and from that I will change. And you see them like great, very good things. I think we need to implement that in the educational system to allow children to know that there is not only bad things, but difficulties or challenges can be translated or like turned to opportunities. That's why like we're trying to change their mindset, because in Deklik we have two things important: the mind and the heart. We make sure that someone, when you are doing something, you do it by your heart, but using your mind, knowing that every action, every single action has impact, positive or negative. But we focus on positive, because if you have positive vibes, you impact positive people and you make change. That's why all the young people we call social danger, in social danger, we have them like to become leaders in their community and to impact Senegal country and all the world.
Thank you so much, Alain. So and I will ask Akilina this question as like a psychological woman. So what is the impact of art in young people's mental health?
It's huge, because it gives them the chance to express themselves, sometimes without words, when words cannot be spoken. And it's really amazing to be able to express your feelings. And besides that, it's also a very great healing and therapy method. You can not only express your feelings, but try to change them in the way to be more manageable in your everyday life. And besides that, it also helps you, because most of the arts are taking part in a team, so it makes you feel in a community, makes you feel belonging, it makes you feel that you have a family. And it's not only the mental health, so it can be a stress relief or depression, but it can also help a lot in other things like cognitive skills in our minds, because psychology is not only feeling, it's our minds as well. Not only our behavior, but also our minds. So of course it can become a great tool for cognitive exercises like memory, like attention, especially to children who have difficulties on attention. And it can boost a lot of the intelligence as well. So there are so many benefits from arts in our mental health.
Thank you so much. So they're telling me that time is up, so unfortunately we have only 1 hour. At any time I invite Ali Sinai, but we will discuss, but we won't have like always like a lot of time. Maybe whenever I have like my 2 hours, I will have you back here, Ali Sinai. So before leaving this place, so I will just give you like the floor to say your last word in the message for like the young people. And tomorrow you said you said a while ago, tomorrow you have an activity.
Yes, we have activities in Deklik. We want to make sure like young people, they know more about what we're doing. But every time Deklik is open to all young people in Ziguinchor. And I think this was the message the participant of Youth Going Live project was saying, just Deklik is open to everyone, so please come join us. It is the kind of strategy we implement for people to be volunteers as well. We allow them also like to put their resume to the HR office, where we can have an interview. They give them opportunity to write their resume. They also like to come to apply for the training we're delivering as well. But in terms of last message, I would like to thank all the participants of Youth Going Live, especially very big dedication to the team of Greece that's been doing great job since the beginning of the project. We have also Bulgaria that is absolutely doing great things. We have also Poland that we receive also, they are doing. We have Nigeria and Togo. We would like to thank all the team, specifically BEPS, who is doing a great job as the coordinator of the projects as well. Greeting all the team of Deklik that been and all the population of Ziguinchor people who are listening us. As you know, Deklik is very close to young people. Deklik is very empathic to the difficulty that young people are living, and we want to make sure that every child, every young person has the chance like to be able to become leaders. Leadership is not about our position, but it's about what we do, the actions. It's our ability to bring young people to be inspired to do things that they wouldn't do by their own, but also to live a kind of better generation through the positive actions. We all have missions in the world, but we need to have the opportunity to discover our world. That's why we always begin about why we are living, and we deliver some training, some counseling, but we give opportunity to young people to know what they should know, to be able to do what they should do. But we like to thank all the people who believe on us, and we are here to take the leadership challenge for the community.
All right, thank you.
Very much.
All right, all right, thank you. All right, thank you, thank you so much. So, Aquilina, you have the last word, last message for like the youth right now listening, they're following.
I would say that maybe you're an maybe you're an artist and you don't know.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you don't know it is in you.
You don't know you're an artist, so. I would suggest like social media. It's like so easily to access, and there are so many local initiatives and so many local organizations that are very, very active, like Deklik, and can really offer so much. So I would say to make the step and search what is in the neighborhood, and just do the step to go and participate. And I'm sure they will not how to say that in English when you don't feel
if you don't feel,
so they will not regret it.
Regret it, all right. Yeah, that's it.
They will not regret it.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And so I would say, I hope this project, Youth Going Live, will be the beginning for so many other projects and so many other activities in our communities. And I would say, let's keep connecting and empowering each other and inspiring each other.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for being here. So, Salimata, your last word to say goodbye. All right. You're going to have last word, right?
Yeah, so just thank you. Thank you for inviting us here. And I'm so... what can I say? I'm just thanking all people here. And,
and also to discover Let's Practice. You see, this is Let's Practice. All right, this is the space, right? All right, Generation FM Studios. So we normally have the program here. All right, so welcome. All right,
thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Deklik. Thank you, Alain Sinai, Agnes, Obayomi, Martina, Aquilina, so and Fatimata. So thank you, Salimata. So thank you for being here, and my brother Brebs. So I will give you rendezvous Sunday coming next with another number. Goodbye.
Thank you.
All right.
We follow Let's Practice in Generation. Yeah, I'm great.
What is Zerb?
Oh, I realize it's time for Let's Practice.
Let's go.
Tune up.
93.4